Hey y'all. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, I'm Patrice. Please look at the other content, and if you enjoy that content, please be sure to like it and also stick around and hit the subscribe button. I try to post new content about twice a week for my returning subscribers. Welcome back, y'all. So today's video is going to be one of my faves. I did a little bit of shopping at Five Below about a week or so ago, and I found a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. So I am going to go through this bag of stuff that I purchased. I'm going to show y'all what I have and see if we can sub on it. Of course, I try to find things at Five Below that we can use for sublimation. I did pick up something that I just wanted to possibly put some vinyl on, and we will do that as well. So let's get started and seeing what we picked up from Five Below. So Five Below had these new sets out, and I don't know, they could be used for pajamas or they could just be used for just regular sets. The pants are kind of see-through, like they're a little bit sheer, but I thought this was cute. It could be good for pajamas, and this is 95% polyester and 5% spandex, and the ends are cinched or cuffed, whatever. And this is the shirt that matches. So I'm going to definitely try to sub on that. I am guessing this is also 95.5. It is 95% polyester, 5% spandex. And it also came in gray, so y'all know I had to try that gray and see what it's gonna turn out to look like. So we have the gray set as well. They had these dresses, and these are cute little dresses. I could possibly put something at the bottom of the dress, and the material is pretty stiff. It's not a stretchy material, at least the bottom part is not. This part is, but the bottom part is not. So it's more so straight, so you can put pretty much whatever you want on this dress. But I thought it was really cute. It also came in pink and blue, and I think there was another color, but they were fairly light spring colors, so you should be able to sub on those as well. Then we have this crop sweater, and it's really cute. I've subbed on sweaters like this from there before, so I'm sure that this will be fine. This is 100% polyester. Let me check the dress and make sure that the dress is 100% polyester. I'm sure I looked at it in the store, but I want to make sure I double check. Yeah, so the dress is 100% polyester, so this should not be a problem. And then we have these tights. I actually got these white tights to go with the white cropped sweater for my daughter, and these definitely can be subbed on. This is 92% polyester and 8% spandex. Those shorts also came in gray. The shorts came in other colors as well. So I think there was like a pink color. I'll have the link for you guys to see the actual haul. It should come up about now. And if you want to see anything else that I might have seen in Five Below that I did not purchase, then you can definitely check out the link, okay? I also got these dry erase boards. I'm not sure if we can sub directly onto the actual board. I am going to try, because you know sometimes these boards have a little shiny, glossy, laminate look to it. So I am definitely going to try first to see if I can sub directly onto the board. If I cannot, I will be using a little bit of laminate sheets. Okay, and so these boards, it's in a frame. However, you should be able to take the back out because it's just a frame. So I am going to definitely see about taking these backs off to try to just sub onto the whiteboard. Okay, and we may have to also take these off, but we will see. All right, so this base or planter that I just got this because I just want to do a little bit of like customize it or label it and just see how that's going to turn out using this. I plan on using vinyl with this. So, but if you wanted to do sub onto this, you would have to sub onto a laminate sheet to get that on, or you can possibly try applying a little bit of polyacrylic to it. I'm just using regular vinyl. And then we have these hair towels. Okay, so this hair towel, it says do not iron, but we are going to iron it because that's the only way that we can sub. So it is white, and I am going to try subbing onto this, and then this hair bonnet and also a shower cap, we are going to sub only onto the hair towel. Okay, and see how that goes. This is microfiber, so I don't foresee there being any problem with subbing onto this. And also, I'm not sure what material. Okay, so this is also microfiber. All right, so we are going to check this out and see how these sub, and hopefully they will sub well. And last, y'all, I picked up these shoes. I thought coming out of Five Below that these are actually some pretty nice shoes. Honestly, like the quality is not bad, and there are some things that you could do with them. Even if you just put vinyl or you bling them out or whatever you like to do when you're designing your shoes. However, this is 55% cotton and 45% polyester. And I know that polyester count is super, super low. I still want to try these out to see what we could do with them. Alright, so that's it. That's everything that I picked up from Five Below the other day, and I want to hurry up and test these things out because if they work, then it's possible that you can go and pick them up from Five Below if you have them in your area. Five Below also has a website, fivebelow.com, so some of these things are on there and some of them are not. Alright, so let's get started, y'all. Alright, I'm going to put a little tape. I am using dynamic ink today, which you can find that in my Etsy shop, Dynamic Print Supply. And I am also using Honestly Spinking sublimation paper, and that is linked in my description below. And with this paper, you don't need any butcher paper or any thing to protect it because the ink does not release on the other side. However, if you want to make sure you're protecting your items, I would then put a piece of butcher paper and even your heat press. But we are going to press this. Alright, and we are done pressing, and let's see how this has come out. The color took pretty nicely onto these shorts, and you can definitely see the pink. Next, I'm going to get ready to sub this pant set that we have. I will not be subbing the gray one. I'm just going to sub the pink one. I'm pretty sure the gray will sub perfectly fine. And we are going to start with the top. And here is the top, and I think I'm doing this on the right side. I think this is how the top goes, kind of with the knots in the front. And I'm going to put this down. I'm going to make sure you take off these tags. You can re-tag it if you need to, but I am just going to take that tag off, put it underneath our press, and I'm going to press it at the same temperature, but I do think that I'm going to go ahead and get a piece of butcher paper just to place on top of it. And y'all, I'm going to do this one upside down because these knots, I don't want these knots to cause a pressure issue. So the knots going under the heat press possibly will cause a pressure issue, so I don't want to put those underneath there. Usually it's smart to put a piece of butcher paper in between your shirts because you don't want that ink to go through and then go through the back, but I'm not really worried about that. And I'm just going to eyeball this, and it looks like it's centered enough for my liking. And I'm going to get a piece of butcher paper. Alright, and yes, I do reuse my butcher paper when I'm using the Honestly Speaking Sublimation paper. I do not reuse butcher paper when I'm using other papers because you don't want images transferring to your shirts or any other item that could possibly be on that butcher paper. And I did move this over a little bit because this crease, you may not think it, but this crease could cause a problem for you while pressing. Okay, so you don't want any creases or anything like that to be on top of your image. So I'm just going to put it over on the side, and I'm just going to loosen that pressure just a little. All right, let's see what these pants look like. And as the shirt, they subbed very, very nicely also. Alright guys, so next we are going to sub onto these microfiber hair towels, these turbans, and on this one I'm just going to put this image. We're going to see how this turns out on this pink. And I'm going to just place this right here. I could have made it a little bit bigger, but it's okay. These are going to be for me and my daughter, so we'll be happy with the outcome. I'm going to move this closer to the center, and then we are going to see what this looks like in a second. And I'm leaving the pressure, I reduced the pressure a little, but I'm also keeping the temperature the same. Let's see how it turns out. Oh, yeah, I forgot to take there's a button on here that I should have kind of reduced. But you just gotta free fluff it. And I still think I might have used too much pressure, but it's okay. I did not remove the button, and I should have removed the button, but this is how it looks after coming from under the press. Alright, and next we are going to press the white one. Let's see how that one comes out. And this, we're just putting that image on, and we'll see what it turns out. There's a button, but I'm going to just tuck that button underneath. And this one printed on A-sub paper. Ow. I definitely need my butcher paper, y'all. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, and I just want you guys to kind of see the difference. So when I used the Honestly Speaking Sublimation paper, you did not see any of the image on the butcher paper. On here, you can faintly see the image, and so I will not be able to reuse that piece of butcher paper for anything else. but this also subbed well. And I think for these you got to kind of fluff it back up in order for it to get back into looking like the microfiber. But this is what we have. This is how it looks, and I think both of these came out really nicely. Alright guys, so next we are going to sub onto the white pair of tights, and we're going to make a set. I will be making a University of Miami set, and we're going to just put the same, how we did the gray ones. We're just going to put it right here on the pant leg, and that should work really good. Of course, like I said before, I'm not using that same piece of butcher paper. I am going to can't use either one because those last two were printed on Epson. Alright, and so I'm going to put this, and let's see how it comes out. Alright, let's see what this looks like now. And we have, oh, looks really, really good. All right, and this is what the pants came out like, and it looks good. All right, guys, and next we're going to do that sweater, or the long sleeve crop top shirt, and we are just going to put an image on top. This is the image that we will be placing on top of this shirt, and it's just going to go right here, kind of in the center. Alright, I just wanted to loosen up that pressure a little bit because that last time that pressure was too much, and we are going to press. Alright, let's see how this came out. Super excited about this set. Oh God, y'all, really? You are not gonna believe what I did this time again. Upside down, and it's gonna be such a cute set. So you know what I'm probably gonna have to do? I'm going to have to probably print this on some easy Subli. It's white, and just press it on top. But y'all, I can't. Alright guys, so I took the dry erase board apart, and all you have to do is lift up these little metal pieces and you can slide it out. Underneath this is there, so we are going to see if we can get that subbed underneath our heat press, and of course this is just a cardboard backing. I'm going to put it this way. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to put this in the center. I'm going to get a piece of butcher paper and place this down. Alright y'all, let's see how that material held up underneath the press. Okay, it looks like we have some ink on here. Thinking that maybe it doesn't need that much heat, but y'all, this looks beautiful. I think it's a certain amount of ink it can take. I did test out a little piece of it before just to make sure that it doesn't smear when or smudge when you rub it. But y'all, this came out beautifully. And I'm going to put it back in that gold frame. I think it's going to look very, very nice. Alright guys, so we're going to see if we can press this image onto this shoe. There's a little bit of stuffing inside, but I'm going to stuff this pressing pillow inside also, and hopefully that will help to apply some pressure. Okay? And no, I'm not using butcher paper because I am using, honestly speaking, sublimation paper. I have the right paper this time, and I'm going to press this on for about a minute. Alright guys, I was really close to the rubber sole, which of course it melted a little bit, but as expected, it's not as vibrant as we would like for it to be, but we were able to get that U onto the shoes. So it's more so, it's like a faded type of U. It's not really faded, but it's not as vibrant as we are used to with sublimation inks, but you can definitely get some ink onto these shoes. I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. I'm just trying to feel that inside to see what it feels like. Make sure if there's no plastic inside, but definitely be careful with that rubber sole. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. Alright guys, so next we are going to sub onto this dry erase board. I already took it from inside of its frame, and I'm just going to put, every year I am the designated designer for all things senior for my cousins, and we are going to just put this on to this board, and my cousin can use this as a senior sign out sheet and let her friends all sign it. I thought I had measured it the other way, but maybe I did not. So we're going to put this here, and hopefully this will come out the same way that the other did. And I see on this one I also printed this onto the ASA paper, so I do need to put a piece of butcher paper down. And I'm going to press it for the full 60 seconds. Alright, let's see how this came out. Do I see any ink on the other side? I don't see any ink, so I hope it came out as it should have, like the other one. And I do see a little bit of ink here. And we are going to unveil that top part. Oh, it's very slippery, guys. Okay, so the colors aren't as vibrant as we like in the sublimation world, but they look nice. And I do need my heat gloves for these because, whew, that is hot, hot, hot. But this is what it came out looking like, y'all. And then this is a little bit of space for her to get her friends or whoever to sign. Alright, y'all. So we are done testing these items out from Five Below, and we are just going to do a quick recap. So that UN set that I attempted to make, it turned out okay. The tights look wonderful. The shirt, when I resubbed it with the Easy Subly, y'all should have just probably went and got another shirt from Five Below. However, this is what the top looks like. It's not too bad, but you can still see behind that Easy Subly. I think the sublimation ink from behind kind of penetrates the Easy Subly, and you can see it in the front. However, I think it's cute. I would still wear it. And honestly, I mean, it's the hurricane, so this kind of looks like a hurricane happened to it. And along with the top and the tights, I did these shoes, and these are the subbed shoes from Five Below. I also went ahead and subbed some new ribbon for some shoestrings for these shoes, and I simply did that by using some 100% polyester ribbon that I picked up. I think this is either from Michael's or Amazon. I think it's from Amazon. And I subbed this pattern onto the ribbon. That's it. And I ended up with these shoes with this ribbon to match this outfit. And y'all, I am going to rock this outfit. This is a cute set, something like this for any college that you may be affiliated with, or to sell to anyone who may be getting ready to go off to school or into sports or that sort of thing. Alright guys, so these are the head wraps that we subbed onto, and they sub amazing as well. All you have to do is just fluff it back up, and it fluffs up just fine. But these are the head wraps, and I'm happy with that. And I just realized that this kind of looks like a set with the animal print on here and the shirt. This is the set, but this pink turban also matches the whole set because of the eyewear and the hairpiece. So that's pretty cute. I didn't think about that, but this is also nicely subbed. In addition, we had this dry erase board that we subbed, and I like it. I think it came out really nicely. It's not, the black isn't as dark as I usually like, but the colors actually look pretty nice. And this is another option for subbing onto the dry erase. You could also place a piece of laminate sheet on top and then sub on top of that, and the color may be even brighter than this, but I subbed directly onto the actual dry erase board. Also, y'all, I love this. So we have this little piece for my cousin for her senior sign out, and this would be for, she could have her other senior classmates sign it or anyone else sign it. It's her choice, but I think that this came out really good. This is the same material as the other board that we had, and if you want your colors to pop a little bit more, all you'll have to do is place a piece of laminate sheet on top, and those colors will probably pop out a lot more. But I am very pleased with this color, and it does not smear when you rub onto it. So it did take the sublimation process, but I am loving this, y'all. Look how cute. Love, love, love. All right, so that's it, y'all. That was a pretty quick haul. That's it for today. I got all of these items from Five Below. You can check their website to see if they have any of these items online. Sometimes they don't, and the stock varies per store. So if you go to a Five Below and you don't see it, just know that sometimes it's just, I guess it's regional. But that's it for today. I'm super pleased with these finds. Everything seemed to sub really well. Even the shoes. Even the shoes. I'm happy with the shoes. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, so that's it, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it. And also, if you are not a subscriber, make sure that you hit that red subscribe button below. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to join us on Facebook, Craftable Things. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.